extra time.
Ben, if we could just start with perhaps how you found the whole lockdown experience, really. You know, you went through quite an intense period with being in the spotlight. You know, almost every move you made was quite well followed. To have had that period of lockdown, has that felt like actually getting off the treadmill a bit and a bit of time to yourself that was much needed?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty much like 13 or 14 weeks of lockdown. So it was a long time to be doing something that I'm not used to doing, which is being at home. And I think, everybody would have gone through different emotions. I'm just talking about the cricket squad here. So, personally, I found it sort of almost be like a roller coaster, especially towards the back end of lockdown, where, first probably 8 weeks was, just so full on of training and sort of repeated stuff day to day. And then you sort of fall off again, and then you've got to get back on it again. And then the last 2 weeks before we came into camp, you sort of, I found myself just wishing it was, day one down in Hampshire again. So, yeah, it was strange, but, at the same time, it was also brilliant. Some time with Claire and the kids, which, I haven't really been able to do for the last 6-7 years. And I'm sure everybody's felt the same. That quality time that we have with families, we will be able to look back on in however many years and take, a very small positive out of this really tough time, that we were able to actually spend time with our family.
And obviously, the tour itself, the current West Indies tour, was in some doubt. They had a tough decision to make, whether to come to England, given that the Caribbean was less affected than we've been. As cricketers, you've had to make difficult decisions about going and staying places in the past. Were you, just your thoughts really on their gesture in coming forward here and stepping forward to get cricket on the road again?
Yeah, I think it was, I think everybody was sort of watching in and, checking the news about the West Indies movements. And when it got confirmed that they were coming out, it was very exciting to think about that we're going to be back on the field playing some competitive cricket again. So a huge credit to the West Indies players and the cricket board for pushing the series through. Because, everybody wants to see cricket back on the field. But I think it's also been done in the right way. All the safety checks have been made, and we know that we're going to go out onto the field in a very safe environment. And whilst we've been down here at Hampshire for the first week, everybody's really abided by the rules that we've been told to stick to. So as long as we keep doing that, control the controllables, really. It's sort of like cricket, control the controllables, and hopefully we can see the rest of the summer out with lots of cricket on the field.
West Indies have the Black Lives Matters logo on their test shirts. Just wondering what England were planning to do, if you sort of formalised the plan yet, but also more widely, kind of what your understanding is of that movement and its importance at the moment.
Yeah, look, in terms of the game, we haven't said anything crystal clear yet. We are having discussions, and we're also having discussions with Jason Holder, because I think it would be great to be able to do something as Team England and Team West Indies, and showing our support together as two different nations. But in terms of anything crystal clear, we're not there yet. But there are conversations going on. As I said before, that Joe's having chats with Jason, and so the conversation is going. There will be something happening, but it's not 100% crystal clear yet. But I think in a situation like this, it's great that two teams are wanting to work together to be able to show support towards Black Lives Matter.
hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on Extra Time.